Hi folks, thanks for tuning in to the Pop River channel. Today I'd like to share my experiences that I had with this brand new Kenda Juggernaut tire. Some of you may have seen in my 2,500 mile report on my RadRover bike that I was looking for a replacement set of tubes and tires. I had worn the rear tire down almost smooth and was definitely needed. I found an online retailer who had good prices, seemed like they offered good service, placed an order, received the goods right away, was excited to put them on, and I did. Then after about 100 miles I noticed that the rear wheel developed a little bit of a thump. I didn't pay it too much attention at first, and then after a while, up around the 200-mile level, there was a serious thump in the rear wheel. I turned the bike over to find what I'll show you here as the spinning the rear wheel. You'll notice that the tire not only has wobbles on both sidewalls, but that it's out of round, which you can see when it goes around. Once I discovered the nature of the problem, I had to take the tire off the rim. And here I'll show you the inside of the casing of the tire itself. You can see that there's a separation of the plies that make up the actual casing of the tire itself. That inner layer is totally separated from the one underneath it, almost all the way around the tire. Upon further inspection, I noticed that you could lift up that layer, look underneath to find out that that second ply is totally ripped along the circumference of the bike. It looks like it had been cut with a knife. Total separation of the fibers. So this tire was definitely compromised and is no good. I took this footage, sent it to the bike shop along with some other photos that I had. They immediately responded very nicely, saying that they turned the matter over to Kenda. I thought, okay, we'll see where this goes. A little bit skeptical there, but I went ahead with it. Well, to my surprise, after about 2 or 3 days, I received 2 brand new tires from Kenda. So I mounted one of the new Kendas on the rim along with a new tube, and I'm happy to report that everything's been fine over the past couple 100 miles or so that I've put on it. I'm happy with Kenda's response, but I'm a little surprised that they didn't inquire further as to the lot number or anything like that on the tire for their own tracking purposes. But I do want to add in conclusion that I did mount the tire correctly. It was in the proper rotation, it was properly inflated, and it was centered on the rim. So the fault wasn't mine, it was just a defective tire. That's all I could say, is that sometimes you just get a bad one. Anyway, I wanted to share this experience with you. I hope it helped you a little bit, maybe, if you have an experience with your own local bike shop or you're do-it-yourselfer like me, so consider this a public service. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I have other things coming up. Take care now. Ride safely.